is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. We have another random video for you guys today as we are all stuck in quarantine, so I figured it'd be a good opportunity to try out something new. If you guys have been following me from the very beginning, then you know that I started this channel out doing makeup tutorials and videos, but it became too much of an expensive hobby for me and I quit doing it. Here recently, it's been kind of fun to go back and kind of do things like that again. So I have a product for you guys that I saw on Instagram that I really wanted to try. Recently, I've been trying to find a really good foundation for my skin because I have dry, acne-prone skin that tends to have really bad creases in my smile lines. Yeah, can't wear primer because of that. This foundation has been popping up for a while now, so I finally thought I would go ahead and order it and give it a try. I ordered the Makiage foundation. I believe that's how it's pronounced after looking up a couple different review videos, just to see if maybe this is something that could work for me. The whole process behind this foundation is kind of strange to me because they guarantee a color match by just doing a quick online quiz. I thought maybe you would have to like upload a picture of yourself to get like a certain skin match, but really it just asks you a series of questions and you go through and answer them to the best of your ability, and they send you a foundation that is guaranteed to match. And if not, you can send it back to the company and they donate it to people in need, basically, and you can try again to get your perfect shade. The first time I did this quiz, it gave me a different shade, and then I redid it because I felt like I wasn't being as truthful as I needed to be, and they picked another shade for me. Opening up the box, looks like this. You got your foundation, and I got a free lipstick as well that if I don't like the foundation, I believe I have to send this back. On the inside of the box, it says how it works. Try the products. These products are yours to try for 14 days starting on the day that they were delivered. Love it or return it. If you love it, keep them. If you shockingly don't, visit elmakiage.com return to download your return label and send back any returns. At the end of the trial, you'll only be charged for the products you keep. Like I said, I got a free lipstick, and then this is what the box looks like that the foundation came in. This is the Woke Up Like This Flawless Base Foundation. I believe I got shade 40, if I remember correctly. It feels like a good quality bottle just by holding it, so I mean that's kind of nice, but not quite sure about the shade. They say to not match it to your neck or to your wrist because it's a different shade from the rest of your body. So I'm nervous. I'm not sure how well this will match, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? In the box, you also get this. Over 75% of women get foundation wrong. Get yours right. And it says apply 2 pumps to your entire face, jaw, and neckline. Blend out with a brush or sponge, not by hand. Wait 5 minutes for foundation to set before checking the shade. Don't match to your neck or wrist. They're a different tone from your face. Finish your face with concealer, blush, and bronzer. Wear for a full week to determine if it's perfect for you. So I'm gonna try to go by what this paper says. Typically, whenever I apply my foundation, I always put it directly on the sponge first, but this says not to do that. So I guess I'm going to just try to pump it onto my face. So apparently, you're only supposed to do 2 pumps, right? And get off some of that excess there. Then start going at it. I'm using a Morphe Beauty Blender. Coverage isn't that great. As you guys can see, I have a couple like acne marks on my face and it didn't really cover that at all. So I think I'm going to try a little bit more and see if I can go back over it and cover those blemishes. And I'm gonna actually put it onto the sponge this time. Alright, I believe I got it all blended into my face, and just from looking at the viewfinder, it looks a little yellow. I don't know if it's because of the sweater I'm wearing or it's the color of the foundation to my neck or something. I don't know. It says wait 5 minutes before you decide if it's right for you. Maybe it oxidizes. Let's take a break and see what happens. Alright guys, it's been about 5 minutes now. I did take a little bit more of the foundation and put it around my chin and stuff like that, but there is really no coverage around it, which is kind of frustrating. Like, this foundation is $44 if you buy it outright, and I'm not seeing the coverage that's worth $44. So we're gonna go ahead and put on the rest of my face and see what it looks like throughout the day. See if it gets any better, you know, what it looks like with concealer and bronzer and everything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer that I have and see if we can cover up some dark circles and blemishes at least. Well, the concealer and the foundation mixes pretty well. I don't see a lot of issues with that anyway, which is nice. Blend it out just a little bit more here. And we're gonna go ahead and set it with my Maybelline Fit Me powder. I am Fairlight or Ghost. Those blemishes still didn't get completely covered up, but who do I care? I'm still in quarantine and not going anywhere anyway. Next, I'm gonna take my Smashbox bronzer that I got at Ross, actually, which really excited me because this stuff's typically like $24 and I got it for $12, so ayo. We're gonna conceal my face a little bit, give myself a little bit of like cheekbones, you know, because I like those. Alrighty, and next we're going to take my favorite, absolute favorite highlighter from Essence. It was so cheap and you can get it at Ulta. I've even seen it in some like drugstores now, and it's the Pure Nude highlighter and it's number 10 Be My Highlight. I think they have a couple others now, but I haven't bought makeup in so long I can't answer that for you. Highlight on, and last but not least, Wet n Wild Color Icon Apricot in the Middle blush. I think this is actually my favorite blush. As you can tell, there's like a giant section missing out of it. Something else I haven't bought in a while. We're gonna do some quick eye makeup as well, I guess, to throw this look together since I'm filming a live video after this. And I will be right back and we'll see what I come up with for the eyes. So this is what I basically ended up coming up with. It's basically just my everyday look that I do using the e.l.f. Mad for Matte palette. Of course, all matte shades. You can see how dirty it is as well, but I love this just because it doesn't have any sparkle with it. My sparkle that I do use on my lids actually is my highlighter that I tell you guys that I love so much. Kind of line my eyes with this palette as well, and then I use the Wet n Wild Mega Volume mascara, which I've actually really liked recently. It definitely does not flake on me and it makes my lashes long, and I like it for something cheap basically. And then I also did my brows with this brow stylist pencil from L'Oreal. I don't know why my friends let me used to make my eyebrows so freaking dark all the time. No one told me that they looked so terrible, but I'm glad I've learned from them. Anyway, I kind of did this to kind of fill in my brows a little bit more, and this is the look that I ended up coming up with. I'm kind of anxious to see what it looks like in another light, so whenever I'm done off here, I'm gonna go check it out. And then tonight before I work out, I'm going to come back and let you guys know how the foundation has sat on my face, how it looks, if it's creased, if it's cakey, if it matches my skin okay. I'm really not 100% sure yet. I need to go look at it in a different light. I'm gonna spray it down with some of my Wet n Wild setting spray, and I'm debating on trying this super pink lipstick. Maybe we should go ahead and do it just for fun. So it comes in a neat little container like so, and it actually is a twist top. Oh, it's not an actual like lipstick, it's a lip cream, longwear matte lip cream. It's gonna be so pink. I'm gonna look so funny. Let's try it. Okay, I actually like this better than I thought I was going to. It's super creamy, super easy to apply, not nearly as pink as it looked on this thing, because I mean, look at that part, not that pink, so that's good. Already dried down, which is awesome. I think I actually might like this more than I thought I was going to. So taking the hair down, full look together, foundation and lipstick. See how the rest of the day goes with it, and I will check in with you guys later and let you know how the face is. So if you guys can tell, this is what the foundation looks like in natural lighting, and it actually looks like it matches pretty darn well, except for the fact that it didn't do a lot of coverage. It looks really good on the skin so far, so I'm kind of anxious to see what it's going to be like the rest of the day. Maybe I was doubting something unnecessarily and it's going to be freaking phenomenal foundation. I really like this lip color though. Alrighty guys, so what's the verdict on the foundation? I had this on at about noon today and it is 5:21, so I've had it on for about 5 hours now, and it's actually held out really well. I don't really have any lines in my smile lines, which I thought I would, It seems like it's not really patchy like I was kind of concerned it might be. I've had issues in the past with my foundation kind of like wearing off in certain places. I've done a couple dance exercises. We just went on a walk and came home and it still looks pretty good. The only thing that right now I'm concerned with is I do look a tiny bit dry. I'm not really sure if that's just the way the foundation is sitting or whatever it might be. I'm very dry skinned anyways, but I mean it really did stay on pretty well even with after setting it with setting spray and everything like that. The lipstick in general I really like. It went on super smooth, super creamy. It is pilling. I don't even know what you would say where it like kind of bunches up on the corners of your mouth here, and I've had some tea and some water and stuff like that, so I mean the color is still definitely there. I don't even feel like I necessarily need to touch it up yet. I could if I wanted to. I'm not sure what it would be like layering the lipstick on a couple times, because sometimes whenever you take like a matte lipstick and layer it a couple times it gets really thick and crusty and gross, so something else to experiment with. But today, first time trying it, I'm not mad about it. Like I said, no smile lines, which is one of my biggest issues. No really forehead lines or anything like that, so I like it. But I'm gonna go wash it off now because I'm gonna go work out tonight. And right now, I would say that the Makiage foundation looks pretty great. Besides for the coverage, I give that like a 4 maybe. Maybe if I tried layering it up a little bit more than just the 2 times that I did it. But that is my review for the Makiage makeup. I hope you guys liked it. If you would like more videos like this, please make sure to give this one a thumbs up so that way I know that you guys want to see more of, basically. I'm gonna let you guys go and I will catch you on the next video.